Hello, Trailblazers. Welcome to Blazer Brews. Okay, so this is the place where Salesforce meets coffee and community. I'm your host, Ankita, and today's brews is extra special, and then I will reveal why. So let's start. Before that, the last episode we have seen powerful voice of Harpreet Dulai, a woman who lead and a woman who actually inspired the other women as well. But this episode is extra special, especially for me, because why? We have a special guest today. Some stories aren't just about the career growth, it's even more, way beyond that, and it leaves the impact to the community. And that exactly we are here and going to reveal. In today's episode, I have Mr. Kuldeep with me, who is also one of my dearest friend as well. Today, we will be seeing his inspiring journey as something which is uncovered. Welcome to Blazer Brew, Kuldeep. Let me tell you,
Thank
how are
you,
you
Ankita.
today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Ankita?
I'm very well, Kuldeep. Okay, so you like to say something about this?
Yeah, thank you so much, first of all, for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank
So,
you
thank
so
you
much.
so much. I think the echo is going on.
Oh, can you hear the echo still?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
no problem.
Okay, so before that, let me stop and then let you speak. And the echo, I think, also want that. Okay, so
Okay.
Kuldeep, we would like to hear your inspiring story. Let's just start with your introduction, and can you tell me about how you started about your journey, how exactly it was?
So, I'm Kuldeep Sharma. I'm a Salesforce MVP. I'm a marketing champion. I'm a Jaipur user group leader. I'm a co-founder of Bharat Dreaming. I'm a co-organizer of Jaipur Pride. And as a being leader, as a lot of title and achievements, I'm always trying to keep serving for the community. So yeah, you can just analyze these things that okay, I am just serving a small entity in this world, and the main purpose of my life is to contributing in others' life. So that's the thing. It's all about me. My introduction.
Of course. Oh wow. It's such inspiring things that if you're thinking about the others, it's a big thing that because the people usually, well, very less people will usually think about the others and the community as well. But before the achievements, before the title, who Kuldeep was, before Salesforce comes into the picture, who you was.
Honestly, before Salesforce entered my life, I was just someone who's trying to figure out where I truly belongs to. I was learning, I was teaching, I was experimenting with the different kind of roles. Many people early in their career is actually doing like these kind of things. From 2009 to 2011, while pursuing my MCA, my post graduation, I spent a lot of time for the teaching and mentoring the students, young IT professional. I worked with a few institutes as well in the Ajmer, in the Jaipur city, India. Uh, and I helped many students, okay, because when I'm going to teaching, it gave me a lot of satisfaction, after completing my MCA, my career moved through different directions. For sometimes I worked as a business analyst as well. Yeah, I handled some kind of activity like the pre-bidding, post-bidding. Later then, I moved into the marketing cloud and worked as a marketing campaign specialist. During that time as well, in the digital marketing, I contributed a lot in the Moj and the search engine general. By the way, I just want to share with the audience that these two platform are the respected communities in the marketing, and I earned 13 Google badges, Google certifications that time in the year of 2016. But being very honest, uh, even with all of that, there were struggle, okay, there were uncertainty, and many moments where things were not, very clear for me. One more thing about me that my purpose has always been serving people, as I shared with you earlier.
Mhm.
These things always give me a kind of people, nothing else, like just give me like, okay, I haven't started the Salesforce maybe, but that was already in my part that okay, I'm a human being and I need to serve to people, I always believe that body is temporary because today we all are here. Tomorrow, maybe not, but the impact we are creating in others' life, which is stay much longer, So that's the thing I always following. Yeah.
Wow, that's a very nice to say that because as a human, we also have to think about the other humans' growth as well. And since we achieved the certain level, right, we also think about how can we bring the others, and then this is how we grow together, right? So this is nice thought, and definitely since you have started your journey from marketing, and that's the reason it brings you as a marketing champion and all your interests towards it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a passionate marketer. I'm a true marketer, you can say.
Of course, that we can see that as well. All right, Kuldeep. So, uh, before you build your strong presence in the ecosystems, and you must had some milestone as well. So, have you defined any milestone in your Salesforce journey specifically?
That's a very interesting question, to be honest, Ankita. First of all, I'm so grateful that community gave me a lot. I'm grateful for all my recognition, of course. But for me, milestones are moments when I can help or I can able to help to others, to someone else life I can impact. But one of the biggest moment for me was during the COVID-19 period. At that time, I started helping people uh, who are struggling with booking the vaccination slots. Uh, because over the time I ended, you can say that more than 5,000 people slot booked the appointment for the COVID-19 vaccination.
Yeah,
Later,
I
my previous
remember.
company, Dot Squares, recognized this and honored me as a Corona warrior. Of course, it felt good to receive that kind of recognition, but my mindset has always been that there is still so much more we can do for others. For me, service is not about the technology or the career, but if someone as simple as donating blood, it's also can someone change someone's life. That this is a very small thing, but we can do definitely donating blood or cleaning the park or being a volunteer in any event. These kind of small things that we all can do, Ankita. And you know, I'm also running the Agent Force Marketathon program. This program is so close to my heart, to be honest. Uh, and I had chance to, to mentor and guide thousands of students and professionals. When I'm seeing that someone gain confidence and they are receiving the certifications, they have just received some kind of good job, they find a better path in their career. Those are really a good moment. Uh, for me,
Definitely.
these are the milestone, when you start thinking about the community from your heart, you realize that how much more still needs to do be done. Okay, I often feel maybe only 1% of work has been done and 99% still waiting for us, Ankita. And I share with you as well last time as well when we talked about one
When
to
we
one
met
that
in
how I
airport.
how I'm feeling.
Yes. Yeah. So definitely Kuldeep is not just about your thinking in what direction. What I have felt that whenever you get the opportunity or I think you are going and want to willingness contribute to the society, it's not just a one forum, but whenever you want, like whenever you see there is a chances, I can say, okay, Kuldeep is here and he is always has an helping hand, whether it's regardless of like, as you said, but blood donation is a big thing. It's not just a small step, by the way.
When you live not just for the yourself, na, Ankita, but for others, milestones stop being about personal achievement, they
Yeah.
become how many lives, how were able that you can touch those kind of lives and you can support them, the others, and you can uplift them. And these kind of journey will never ever end, So blood donation or contributing to others' life, learning them, helping them. These all about, the people, that's it.
Bringing the equality in the society, helping the other people to grow as well. Oh wow, Kuldeep, I can see the peace and the smile on your face, that clearly indicating that how happy you are feeling while helping others as well. So you're such a nice
Always.
and true leader.
Thank you.
Okay. So in my journey, moving on to with your next question. So we often see LinkedIn, you know, highlights, promotion, certification, awards, but it's just the one struggle. People can usually cannot post. The people like you never won't be. So here we are. I want to uncover that thing. Uncover something we don't usually see in online. So who Kuldeep exactly and what is that, struggle behind it?
In my case, my struggle really started just right after I completed my post graduation in MCA from the University of Rajasthan, Jaipur. Uh, Financially, things were not easy for my family at that time. I have three elder sisters and one younger brother. And after my sisters got married, a lot of responsibility naturally came to me. Uh, Around the same period, my father is also retired from his government job in 2012. So the financial stability that we had earlier is suddenly, the change, the complete financial situation. At the same time, my mother health was also not good. You know that seeing your parents going through the health challenges while you are still trying to figure out your own career, that is something really, that really tests you emotionally. There was a phase where I felt that my family is depending on me, and I had to strong. I had to stand strong for them at least. So those years were not easy. Sometimes the people is just think that okay, struggles are just only that about the money. Struggles is just only about the career. But for me it was also about the responsibility. When you see that your family is going through with a difficult time, you automatically grow up very quickly. Okay, those struggle is just taught me that something very deep, that okay, passions, Kuldeep, be passions taught me that okay, when lives become difficult, the only options is to keep moving forward. And you know that when you have seen struggles very closely, you understand that how powerful even a small act can help to change maybe the someone life. So yeah, it taught me a lot, you can say. Yeah.
I can understand that. And every person, as a human, we also have an emotional connect and emotional side of ourselves. But if we have to do something, if we see that, okay, we are the only person that who's responsible enough, we have to also be a strong. And that's thing you also did. And I think that's the main motivations for you, that you are also trying to help the other as well. When you think that, okay, since I have seen something, I don't want the people all also, if I can do, I have to do it. And that's the main motivation, I think, that with helping you to, help other people's as well at the same time. And this hard time, how did you overcome that? I mean, what is the strong power that keep you moving?
uh, I can say that if someone has never struggled, it's very difficult to understand the real value. It's okay that you struggle or not, but the understand the real value of success, okay, or even the value of the small things, not the success, but the small type of things as well. Struggles as a way that you are shaping you in your life. It makes you more patient. It's make you more humble. It's make you, maybe it's a more grateful for the community, for the society, for yourself, for others, for your family. Okay. uh, in 2015, my life entered a completely new chapter. Okay, when I got married to my wonderful wife, Manasvi, and my daughter Hinaya was born. From that moment, everything in my life started changing. In India, people often say that daughters bring luck into the family. And honestly, I feel that very deeply in my life, that I always say that, okay, I have two lady luck in my life, my wife and my daughter. They don't just the change my responsibility, they change my perspective of my life, you can say. So I love to spend time with them, with community as well, with my childhood friends as well. I love to spend time with my the employees of my company, even with the all the students by the Marketathan program. uh, One more important thing I just want to mention, that after then what changed. So over the time, I realized something more spiritual as well. So I strongly believe in the thought of the Aham Brahmasmi. I have Aham Brahmasmi tattoo as well. Maybe you saw, Ankita, in my hand.
Yes, seen that.
Aham means me, me, and Brahmasmi means soul inside me. So the soul is the most important part, most important thing. The body is just temporary today, okay? Maybe the today we all are here, but tomorrow maybe we are not here. So the real question is not that how many titles or how many achievements we are going to collect. The real question is that how we live this, how we are living our life, and how we can purify our soul. Okay, once we are purifying our soul, then we can actually know that what is our life purpose. Our life purpose is to serving others, and that's why I keep trying to live my life in a way where I can help to people more and more. And I'm still learning. I'm still trying to become a better human being every day. Yeah.
That's so deep, Kuldeep. I mean, yeah, every day, sometimes people has and people misinterpreted aham with aham. It's like proud. It's not aham. And you have clarified this that this is not what exactly it means. We have to also purify our soul and always think about the other first before, ourselves as well. So that's a one takeaway which I will be taking from you. And so now let's move on, since Blazer Brew is about the community, and no doubt you are very active in this community as well, and that contribute to build and uplift others as well. So what inspired you to keep contributing as well towards the community, that Salesforce community also you are doing?
So that inspiration actually started very early in my life. When I was growing up, I used to see many people lives in Kachi Basti around us, families who had dreams, who wanted to grow, but they simply didn't have that opportunity, Ankita, I can say, or maybe they didn't have any resources. So as a child, I didn't fully understand everything, but those images stayed with me, like still with me. Okay, somewhere inside me, I can say there is always a question that if someone gets the opportunity to learn or grow, maybe their life can change. Okay. Uh, the another big influence in my life, Ankita, I can say that it's my family. My father worked in a government job, a simple 9 to 5 life, in government that time. But one thing I always about him was his honesty. In all those years, he never chose the path of the single kind of corruption, you can say. Watching him taught me that character, the value, matter more than everything else. And of course, one person who deeply inspired me is my role model, Swami Vivekanand. Swami Vivekanand thought about the services, about the humanity. uh, it's always inside me. And as I grew older, I started seeing struggle in different communities as well, like you mentioned recently that because I'm an ally of the LGBTQIA plus community. And when you see the challenges many of them face, that like maybe they have a lack of knowledge, they have a lack of opportunities, sometimes the lack of acceptance. This is the real struggles, the lack of acceptance. It naturally pushes me that okay, I need to think that okay, I can do something for them, I can support or I can uplift. Okay, because uplifting to each other is the core of the things, but honestly, community work is not about one person inspiring other. It's more like a circle of inspiration. You can see my background picture as well.
I
It's
can,
all
I
about the
can.
heart is creating by the different kind of hand, doesn't matter what demographic you have, what kind of what's your caste, what your religion. It doesn't matter, my family inspired me, the leaders like Swami Vivekananda inspired me, the struggle I saw around me inspired me. And now even the conversation like this podcast can inspire someone watching it somewhere, because at the end of the day, community is simply about the people lifting to each other, learning from each other, reminding each other that none of us grow alone. We are with them, so you are not alone, I can say to audience, we are with you. Yeah.
That's really inspiring because sometimes people has ability, but what they want a platform. They want at least one push or one support where they say that okay, I'm not alone, and you don't have to be afraid. We are here as part of the community, and that image, that all hands together, we can definitely change the world and bring that love in our community as well. So our audience are listening to you right now, and what is your advice if someone feels stuck? What do you like to tell them? You already said that you are not alone, but
Yeah,
what else?
I would say that you are not alone. Almost everyone goes through phases in the life where things maybe feel unclear to them. My simple advice would be that keep learning and keep moving. Sometimes maybe when we feel stuck, we stop trying, we overthink, or maybe we can wait for that kind of perfect moment. But honestly, the perfect moment, I can say the perfect moment really comes. The best thing you can do is just you need to start that moment, even if the you are growing very slowly, the steps may be very small, but at least you can start, don't be hesitate to ask for the help. There we have the trailblazer community, we have a mentors, okay, uh, people, you maybe they lot of people in our community that willing to guide you. If you can just simply reach out to them, uh, many times the path maybe becomes, the it can be clear when you are going to start walking, but it's not unclear if you are not going to push you forward for the same. Okay. Another thing I strongly believe in that the life can be changed, but the first step has to come from you. Okay. No one else can change your life. If you want to change your life, you are the main pillar that you can change your life. I'm always uh, sharing this the same line to my students as well, to the community as well, that no one can change your life, you can change your life. Because sometimes maybe the path can feel the most uncertain, uh, for today or maybe for this week or this month, but the story, okay, that inspire others are the tomorrow. Maybe if someone is just listening me, maybe they can just start from today, just keep learning, just keep helping others along the way, and keep faith in your journey. Don't doubt in your journey. Faith your journey, be calm, be patient, and keep learning. That's my only
Hold
advice.
strong. We are here to
Yeah,
support as well.
we are
Of
here.
course, of course. And also baby steps we need to take all the time. Even when we started our journey, right? We was also once very hesitate what we will do. What is Salesforce? Oh my god, it's too big. How do I learn integration and all? So, but eventually we keep growing. We have seen our path and clear and definitely with the support of others as well. So that is no doubt on it. So Salesforce community is, if you have any issues, any problem, definitely we all are here. So Kuldeep, if you have to give one advice to your young self, what it would be?
Okay. So, what I would probably tell my younger self in this, that don't worry so much, just trust the journey more, okay? uh, looking back now, I realize that every struggle, even every experience, was actually shaping my journey. So I would tell my younger self that, okay, please keep doing what you believe in, keep helping others, trust the life process, okay, because life can, that will connect the dots at the right time. So yeah, trust
So
the
true.
things. Yeah.
That's so true. So we have to start keep going it. We don't have to stop. Neither we have to hesitate it. Sometimes it's happened that we think that okay, nothing is happening. We feel irritated as well. But we started losing hope at that time. You can go and talk to someone else in the same community who can uplift you towards it. But do not doubt yourself. That's the
Yeah.
also I believe in. And so be confident as well, the decision which we have take.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kuldeep, you know that we have started one poll over on LinkedIn as well.
Okay.
So, that 2 days back on a LinkedIn, because we would like to hear from the audience since you are like marketing champion in Salesforce, MVP, there are a lot of titles also you have. But we would like to hear from the audience as well what exactly they wanted to, listen from your journey. So the poll which won was like, they want you to bring the spotlight on something related to the marketing champion. Would you like to bring some highlight on this?
Yeah, sure. I see it more as a responsibility being a marketing champion. For me, like a marketing champion means continuously learning and sharing that knowledge with the community. If my knowledge, if my experience can help someone else understand the marketing a little bit more, a little bit better, then I feel that I'm doing justice in that role. Another important part of this, like the community, the Salesforce ecosystem is just uh, the ohana, the family, so where we are supporting each other, grow others. So being a marketing champion is also about the contribution to that culture specifically, where we are mentoring the people, sharing the knowledge and encouraging others so they can participate as well in the community. We are responsible as a marketing champion, we are responsible to create those little bit moments, little bit but the impactful moments, who can change someone's life. We are a movement marketer, and I'm so proud as well, and I'm so grateful for the community that I received this opportunity, that I can serve someone else's life, I can contribute myself. So yeah.
Thank you so much for that, Kuldeep. Now, this is the fun round. So, we at the end, if you have heard our earlier podcast as well, we have an rapid fire round at the end.
Oh,
Okay, so this is the time for the Blazer Brews rapid fire. I think you are ready now.
rapid
Okay,
fire. Okay, okay.
rapid fire, you know the rules, right? One word, and then we'll just keep firing the question. It's less simple. Okay,
Okay, okay, good.
all set. Okay, all right. So you are the
Good.
early morning deployment kind of people or late night release?
Late night release. I'm definitely not an early morning person.
Of
As a
course,
founder,
both are easy.
sometimes late night are when the real work gets done. So late night.
Exactly. All ingenious. All right. All right. So if you have to choose coffee or chai, what exactly you want? I would like to add long dry, but I don't think so. This is the channel because I also love
Uh,
to add that. Yeah.
Adrak wali chai, nothing beats that.
That's true. That's true. Okay. So I'll note it down for Adrakwali chai. Okay. One word that defines Salesforce.
Ohana,
Of course, we are family. One word that defines you, Kuldeep.
um, Sol, pure Sol.
Oh my, oh my God. Yes, you are. If you had to develop a new Salesforce mascot, because Salesforce is famous, so you can see the mascot also here. If you have to create a mascot, Salesforce mascot with the coffee flavor, because our themes are coffee, I love coffee. What it would like to be, and anything which is coming in your mind.
Honestly, I wouldn't create a new one.
Okay.
I already trust and I love the official Salesforce mascots.
Uh huh.
They are part of the Ohana spirit, and I'm happy to following all our Salesforce mascots. So I'm not interested to create any new mascot from my from my
Yeah,
side,
because
you know.
each has a different, they indicating a different representation of the community as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
All right, all right. Okay, so Kuldeep, I would say that thank you so much for today's inspiring my audience as well. And your journey is truly inspiring. And then people can learn a lot. And also, what we have learned from here is, especially what I have learned whenever I talk, I always like you give me a very positive vibes, right? And we you inspired most of our audience, especially me also, that whenever we get a chance we also have to think about the other. This is such a refreshing conversation, and thank you for sharing your achievements, your untold chapter, because what we have seen, usually you never posted such things over anywhere as well. What we know, we know about your achievements, your journey, but this is something, the struggle, which people also need to know, that how Kuldeep has achieved this. It's not an easy, but you have made it, right? And that's it's inspiring to others as well.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. And with this note, this Blazer Brew, we have brew a bold conversation with our bold Blazer, and I'm your host Ankita, signing off for today
Thank
for
you.
the next refreshing story. Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.